Russell Wilson responds to Sean Payton, who wished the Broncos had played him instead of Dart. Ooh, we got some reality TV level drama in the NFL. Let me break down the tea for those of you not in the know. Russell Wilson was the starting quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. They did really well for a very long time with him and Pete Carroll as the head coach. They went to the Super Bowl. They lost in the Super Bowl to Tom Brady and the Patriots. And then things started to sour after a while. The team started to fade. Russell Wilson was blaming Pete Carroll allegedly. Then they decided to trade Russell Wilson. They trade him to the Denver Broncos. And he goes there, and he's kind of a corny guy, so he cuts a promo. And the promo, he goes, "Broncos country, let's ride." And it's real awkward, and people are making fun of it. But then the season starts, and the season doesn't end up going well. So they fire their head coach because it's like, well, we got Russell Wilson now, so it's got to be this guy's fault. So they bring in Sean Payton. Sean Payton was formerly the head coach of the New Orleans Saints, and he got in trouble for paying guys to headhunt, which means he was paying them to go after players and try and hurt players. And he goes, oh, well, the heat's on me, so he leaves coaching, and he goes to the media. And then after a while, the heat fades, and, it's not a big of a deal anymore. Oh, they're going to let me coach again. So he comes back, and he goes, oh, I'm going to coach. So the Broncos hire him. So now the Broncos got Russell Wilson, and they got Sean Payton, and they're going to be great, and everything's going to be great, but then it's not. They have a terrible season, and Sean Payton goes to the owners and goes, hey, this ain't the guy. We need to get rid of him. And they go, yeah, we're paying him a lot of money, and he's not producing, so we agree. So then they cut Russell Wilson, and then this way Sean Payton can go out and draft his own quarterback, and he drafts Bo Nix, who ends up becoming a great player, and he's a star now, and he looks real good. But then Russell Wilson signs a one-year deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the Pittsburgh Steelers also signed Justin Fields, and now we got a quarterback battle. And Russell Wilson wins that quarterback battle in the summer offseason, and he's going to be the starter. But wait, he gets hurt early in the season. Justin Fields comes in. Justin Fields starts balling out and looks good, and it's like, oh, wait, should we stick with Justin Fields? But they're like, no. We signed Russell Wilson. He's a great quarterback. We got to go with him. And he ends up having a good season. And they go to the first round of the playoffs, and they lose. But then here's the thing. It's like, is he going to sign with the Steelers again? Who's he going to sign with? And the New York Giants just let go of their franchise quarterback, Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones leaves there, goes to Indianapolis. And now this year, first year away from the New York Giants, balling out. Absolutely looking like a superstar. Honestly, looks incredible. But then the Giants need a new quarterback. So they draft Jackson Dart, but also sign Russell Wilson. So they got a rookie and a vet, and here's the plan. The plan is the vet is going to come in. He's going to lead the team. They're going to start winning some games. They're going to look great for a year or two, maybe with Jackson Dart as the backup, learning from the vet. But then Russell Wilson comes in and is terrible the first two games. So they go, you know what? We're going with Jackson Dart. We're going with the rookie. We'll see what the kid's got. And he starts absolutely snapping. He's throwing dimes to everyone. He looks great. So then they go a couple weeks later, play the Broncos. They're up 19-0. Giants are up 19-0 at half on the Broncos. Broncos have a massive comeback, end up winning at the end of the game. Huge. They interview Sean Payton after the game, and he says, that Dart kid's real special. We were really hoping we could play Russell still. So I'm basically shading Russell. He's like, yeah, we were wishing we could play him because he stinks and Dart's great. So then Russell sees this interview, and he goes to his Twitter, and he says this: classless, but not surprised. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. Hashtag let's ride. And I gotta say, the hashtag let's ride, very funny addition. Who needs reality TV when you got this? Turns out sports has something for everybody. This has been Laughable News for Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. Follow for more, because boy was that long-winded and I'm out of breath.